Bermuda Triangle. Myths and facts about the most dangerous and controversial marine triangle. Away from the maps, in the middle of the calm ocean waters, lies a secret that has terrified sailors and baffled scientists. It is the Bermuda Triangle. Here, ships and planes disappear without a trace. What is happening in this mysterious corner of the world? Is it just an old mystery? Or are there hidden forces working just out of sight? On this journey, we will dive into the depths of myths and facts to get closer to knowing what lies behind the mysterious curtain of this strange triangle. Let's discover this mystery together. Although the number of ships and planes that have disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle is unknown, most unofficial estimates suggest that about 50 ships and 20 planes have disappeared in the area over the past 100 years, with many more people still missing. The Bermuda Triangle has long puzzled scientists and researchers and sparked the imaginations of writers who have woven countless myths and stories around it. But these myths did not come out of nowhere. In this vast area of the Atlantic Ocean, along the southeastern coast of the United States, ships have sunk and never been found. Planes have disappeared from radar screens, and entire rescue teams have reportedly drowned in the ocean while flying over the triangle. Although the number of ships and aircraft that have disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle is unknown, most unofficial estimates suggest that about 50 ships and 20 aircraft have disappeared in this area over the past 100 years, with many missing on board. Where is the Bermuda Triangle located? The Bermuda Triangle area occupies a large area of the Atlantic Ocean, with a total area estimated to be between 1.3 million and 3.9 million square kilometers. It is bordered to the west by the southeastern coast of the United States, to the north by the Bermuda Archipelago, and to the south by the Greater Antilles, Cuba, Hispaniola, Jamaica, and Puerto Rico. This area takes the shape of a strange triangle, but there are no official maps that define the borders of the area in which the Bermuda Triangle is located, and it has not been recognized as an official area in the Atlantic Ocean. Mysterious disappearance in the Bermuda Triangle. Stories of mysterious disappearances of ships and aircraft in the Bermuda Triangle date back to the 19th century. In 1880, a training ship sailing from Bermuda disappeared, along with its crew. In 1918, a U.S. Navy cargo ship called the USS Cyclops disappeared, with 308 crew and passengers missing after leaving Barbados. The ship was carrying thousands of tons of manganese. Strangely, neither the ship nor its passengers were found. In 1945, a squadron of 5 U.S. torpedo bombers, Flight 19, disappeared while flying over the Bermuda Triangle, with 14 pilots and co-pilots missing. Adding to the mystery was the disappearance of the BBM Mariner rescue plane, which had been sent to search for the 5 bombers, with 13 people on board over the triangle. U.S. Navy investigators said the cause of the accident was unknown. After this incident, and until the 1980s, 25 small planes disappeared while flying in the area, and no wreckage of any plane or ship from the Bermuda Triangle was found. Bermuda Triangle, or Devil's Triangle. Although stories of mysterious disappearances in the area date back to the mid-19th century, the term Bermuda Triangle did not gain popularity until 1964, when American writer Vincent Gaddis coined the term in an article in Argosy magazine, referring to a triangular area in the Atlantic Ocean. Since then, writers have spun conspiracy theories to explain Gaddis's ideas about the pattern of ship and plane disappearances in the area. In 1974, American writer Richard Weiner published The Devil's Triangle, and American writer Charles Berlitz published his famous book, The Bermuda Triangle, in which Berlitz claimed that the lost island of Atlantis was involved in the disappearances of ships and planes. This explanation sparked the imagination of others, who claimed that this fictional city at the bottom of the ocean uses crystalline energies to drag ships and planes to the bottom. Over the years, many conspiracy theories have been put forward to explain the mystery of the disappearances of ships and planes, such as the theory that time portals, caused by a distortion in the fabric of space-time, may open in this spot, or that aliens have established bases at the bottom of the ocean. At the same time, Kenneth McCall, a psychiatrist and author of Healing the Haunted, claimed that the Bermuda Triangle area is inhabited by the spirits of African slaves who were thrown into the waters by sailors on their way to the United States, and that the voices of the spirits can be heard while sailing in these infamous waters. Scientific explanations for the Bermuda Triangle phenomenon. In contrast, there are also accepted geological and scientific explanations for the disappearance of planes and ships in this region, although they are caused by extremely rare phenomena that are known only to a few. In 2003, scientists from Monash University in Australia proved that huge methane bubbles can sink ships. The researchers built a model of a ship and released gas bubbles and observed that the ship lost its balance and sank in the water. In 2014, a study published in the journal Science in Siberia concluded that the phenomenon of releasing methane hydrates may explain the disappearance of ships in the Atlantic Ocean. The researchers stated that there are pockets of gas, especially methane, under the permafrost and some oceans. When methane ice in the depths of the ocean turns into gas, it releases huge bubbles into the air that may affect the water, and lightning may cause a huge bubble of methane to ignite as it rises to the surface next to the ship or plane, causing it to sink. Researchers said that the transformation of methane ice into gas could cause an explosion similar to a nuclear explosion, releasing huge amounts of gas, which would heat the ocean and sink ships in gas-saturated waters. This could be accompanied by severe atmospheric disturbances due to the saturation of the air with methane, which could lead to plane crashes. According to the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, these waves are formed when waves formed by storms collide with normal waves, and then the waves merge together and form waves like mountains. The Bermuda Triangle is located in an area where storms from different directions converge, increasing the chances of deadly waves. Most Atlantic storms and hurricanes pass through the Bermuda Triangle, and many ships were destroyed before the development of meteorology. The Gulf Stream, a fast, warm current that originates in the Gulf of Mexico and extends to the tip of Florida, can cause violent and rapid changes in weather. There is evidence that the magnetic needle in the Bermuda Triangle sometimes points to terrestrial north rather than magnetic north, meaning that a compass does not point precisely north in this area. However, no evidence has been found to support this phenomenon, and scientists have not recorded any methane bubbles of this size in recent history. Evidence suggests that the last collapse and release of gas due to the decomposition of methane hydrates occurred at the end of the Ice Age about 15,000 years ago, when sea levels were much lower. Another popular theory is that the disappearance of ships in this area is caused by so-called rogue or killer waves, which are exceptionally extreme waves that can form without warning and can reach lengths of 30 meters. These waves are so powerful that they can completely destroy ships and aircraft. In 2016, a team of meteorologists analyzed a NASA satellite image and observed hexagonal clouds over the western tip of Bermuda, ranging in width from 32 to 88 kilometers, 20 to 55 miles, and about 240 kilometers, 150 miles, off the coast of Florida. Randy Cervini of the University of Arizona told science that these clouds are actually air bombs that hit the ocean, generating massive waves that then merge with each other. The team observed similar clouds over the North Sea off the coast of the United Kingdom, and they were accompanied by winds of up to 160 kilometers per hour, enough to generate waves exceeding 14 meters, 49 feet high. As for the disappearance of shipwrecks and aircraft, finding aircraft wreckage in this area, which includes the Puerto Rico Trench, the deepest point in the Atlantic Ocean, is no easy task. The depth of the water in the trench reaches 9,200 meters. Human errors that the Bermuda Triangle cannot bear. The disappearance of these ships and aircraft in this area may have been attributed to human error. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration has stated that the combination of natural forces and human error is beyond the imagination of science fiction writers. A 1929 report in the St. Petersburg Times stated that the Cyclops was overloaded at a time when World War I was raging. The investigators' report into the disappearance of the U.S. Army's five-plane squadron, Flight 19, in 1945, noted that the squadron's commander, Charles Taylor, mistook small islands he saw off the coast for the Florida Keys after his compass malfunctioned. He thought that if he turned east, he would reach Florida, which led to the five planes drifting far from land until they ran out of fuel. As darkness fell and the weather deteriorated, the five planes crashed into the ocean. Taylor was heard saying, "We're entering white water. Nothing seems right." The report noted that Taylor had been lost in the Pacific twice before, but the report concluded that the cause of the crash was unknown, and therefore Taylor alone could not bear responsibility for bringing down the five planes. When planes crash into the vast ocean, their wreckage is rarely found. A good example is the Malaysia Airlines plane that disappeared in 2014, where only a small amount of wreckage has been recovered, despite major advances in aircraft technology and search and rescue methods. As for the rescue plane that was launched to search for the missing planes, eyewitnesses reported seeing an explosion, and there were strong storms during the incident. Debunking conspiracy theories about the Bermuda Triangle, the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration has stated that there is no evidence that mysterious disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle exceed those in any other large area of ocean traversed by many ships and aircraft. From the mid-1940s to the mid-1980s, more planes crashed over land in the United States than over the Bermuda Triangle. But they are no longer mysterious incidents, as their wreckage has been found. The Bermuda Triangle is one of the most frequently traveled sea routes in the world. It stands to reason that more ships have sunk there than in less traveled routes, such as the Pacific Ocean. In 2013, the World Wildlife Fund, WWF, a non-governmental organization concerned with environmental and wildlife conservation, conducted a study of shipping routes and concluded that the Bermuda Triangle was not among the 10 most dangerous bodies of water for shipping in the world. Larry Cushy, an American writer and researcher, author of The Bermuda Triangle Mystery: The Solution, wrote in 1975 that many of the incidents that revolve around legends and stories about the mysterious Bermuda Triangle's influence actually occurred outside the alleged triangle area. Marine insurance company Lloyd's of London and the U.S. Coast Guard have confirmed that many of the ships that allegedly sank in the Bermuda Triangle area did not sink there. In fact, the number of alleged disappearances in the triangle is almost negligible compared to the number of ships and aircraft that regularly pass through this area. Marine insurance companies led by Lloyd's do not recognize the Bermuda Triangle as a dangerous place and do not impose higher insurance premiums on ships passing through the area. Last year, 2020, a team of divers found the wreck of a ship that was allegedly lost in the Bermuda Triangle in 1925. The team reported that the ship had been hit by a strong storm. Strong winds accompany shallow waters, and despite the stories and legends woven around the area called the Bermuda Triangle, planes still fly over it, as explained by the Flight Radar 24 Inches website, which displays aircraft movements in the area in real time, and air traffic controllers support pilots in the event of a navigation system failure. Meteorology has witnessed great development in recent years, as it has become possible to predict the weather before planes take off to avoid storms and high waves. Bill Dillon, a geologist from the U.S. Coast Guard, says that the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle is nothing more than a fairy tale. At the end of our journey into the depths of the Bermuda Triangle mystery, despite all the theories and research that have tried to explain what is happening there, this place remains a puzzling mystery that arouses curiosity and more questions. Share your opinion with us in the comments. Do you think there is a scientific explanation for this mystery? Or will the secret remain buried in the depths of the ocean? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive all the latest news about the secrets of the universe and its exciting events.